Hello, young explorers. It's me, Professor Punzworth, your pun-loving pal, bow-tie-wearing wanderer of knowledge, and today, your tour guide to territory. Now, let me ask you something important. Can you start your own country? Funny you should ask, because one time I tried. Welcome to Punlandia. It had a garden gnome army, a national anthem made entirely of kazoo solos, and a royal flag with a banana on it. Why not? But was Punlandia a real country? Let's find out what really makes a country a country. Get ready, explorers. This topic has land, laws, and lots of laughs. So, what exactly is a country? Well, it's not just a place with a cool flag or a president who eats pancakes, though I respect both. A country is a place where people live, follow rules made by a government, and are recognized by other countries. Most real countries have 4 key ingredients. 1. Land, somewhere to exist. 2. People called citizens. 3. Government, someone has to make the rules. 4. Recognition, other countries have to say, yep, you're real. Now let's dig deeper into each of those. A country needs land. It's like its very own room in Earth's giant house. Countries are separated by borders, imaginary lines, fences, or even walls that say, this is where our place ends and yours begins. Some famous borders, let's check them out. The Great Wall of China, ancient wall that protected from invaders. The Berlin Wall, divided one city in 2 during the Cold War. USA and Canada, longest peaceful border in the world. India and Pakistan, one of the most heavily guarded. Sometimes borders are rivers or mountains. Sometimes they're just a line someone drew on a map with a very wobbly ruler. In Punlandia, my border was a row of inflatable flamingos. Effective, not really fabulous, absolutely. But a country also needs people. They're called citizens, and they bring the place to life with culture, language, food, and funky dance moves. Let's meet a few real-life countries and their people. China, over 1.4 billion people. That's a lot of chopsticks. India, second largest population and tons of languages. Nauru, only about 10,000 citizens. That's like a really small town. Japan, famous for sushi, robots, and cherry blossoms. Every country has its own unique culture. The way people dress, speak, eat, and celebrate. In Punlandia, our culture involved wearing mismatched socks and high-fiving pine trees. Hey, we were unique. So who's in charge of this wild country? That's where government comes in. A government makes rules, helps solve problems, and makes sure everything runs smoothly, or at least tries to. Let's check out some types of government. Democracy. People vote, like the USA or India. Monarchy. Kings and queens, like the UK or Saudi Arabia. Dictatorship. One person has total control, not very punny. Mixed systems. A blend of different styles. In Punlandia, I was king, president, mayor, and chief kazoo inspector. Too much power? Maybe. Too many kazoos? Never. Now, here's the tricky one. Recognition. Even if you have land, people, and a government, other countries need to say, yep, that's a real country. If they don't, you might just be a lonely island with a really nice national anthem. Let's look at some real-world examples. Taiwan wants to be independent, but China disagrees. Kosovo, some countries recognize it, others don't. Sealand, a floating metal platform in the sea where someone declared a country. It's Creative? So, without recognition, you're like a kid shouting, "I'm in charge!" on the playground, and everyone just kinda stares. Here's where things get awesome. Let's explore a few wild and wonderful places. Vatican City, world's smallest country, inside Rome, Italy. Monaco, teeny tiny but packed with fancy stuff. San Marino, one of the oldest countries in the world. Tuvalu, so small it might sink if sea levels rise. Yikes! These countries prove that size doesn't matter. It's what's in your borders that counts. Some places look like countries, but they're not officially considered one. Let's take a look. Antarctica, a whole continent with no official citizens or government. Puerto Rico, part of the USA but not its own country. Greenland belongs to Denmark. Sealand, remember the ocean fort, still not officially a country. And of course, Punlandia, not recognized yet. One day. Let's review. To build your own country, you'll need 1. Land, even a small spot will do. 2. People, you can't run it alone. 3. Government, someone has to make the rules. 4. Recognition, get others to say, you're legit. Bonus points for garden gnomes or flamingo borders. All right, explorers, let's test your knowledge. 1. What's the smallest country in the world? 2. What does a government do? 3. Name one weird country we talked about. 4. What's the name of Professor Punzworth's pretend country? Tell me in the comments below. And remember, no copying from your pet parrot. Thanks for exploring with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss a wonderful adventure. Until next time, this is Professor Punzworth reminding you, learning is always better when it's a little wonderful. See you next time, explorers!